The president of DC Films, Walter Hamada, stated during his deposition in the defamation trial involving Johnny Depp that he does not consider Amber Heard as a movie star. It appears that Warner Brothers has taken Hamada's statements to heart and is not treating Heard as a movie star. Amber Heard's co-star in the Aquaman franchise, Jason Momoa, has finally spoken out about the actress being blacklisted from Warner Brothers. This was a pretty huge thing for the president of one of the biggest movie studios in Hollywood to say about an actor, and it was Jason Momoa who brought up the subject. After years of going back and forth on the issue, why has WB now decided to cast Amber in a negative light? Let's find out. During the trial in Virginia, Walter Hamada was questioned regarding the involvement of Amber Heard in the film Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. In addition to this, he was questioned about Amber's contract and whether or not Johnny Depp's lawyer's statements about the actress had anything to do with the diminution of her position in addition to that of Mira and the Aquaman sequel. Hamada disclosed that it was completely unrelated to the incident. He admitted that he and others in the production company were concerned about Amber's lack of chemistry with Jason Momoa, who plays the major role in the movie. However, he went beyond that and did something else entirely. The executive of the film company continued by indicating that he does not consider Amber Heard to be a movie star, and considering Amber's inflated sense of self-importance, hearing it from DC Films president must have been painful for her. The actress who starred in Justice League and Aquaman has reportedly fallen out of favor with Warner Brothers, as recent sources have confirmed. It has been reported that Momoa has given his approval to the planning and stated that he's willing to collaborate with anyone who can assure that the movie will do well with the audiences all around the world. The following is what Hamada had to say about the issue. It's kind of like asking, what is it that makes a movie star a movie star? When you see it, you'll recognize it, and you'll realize that the chemistry just wasn't there. This was a reference to the fact that Amber and Jason Momoa did not have chemistry with one another. Sincerity compels me to say that I do not believe that it would be possible to avoid having chemistry with Momoa, since Momoa exudes chemistry, and it appears as though they had to significantly alter the film quite a bit in order to generate a small amount of chemistry between Amber's character, Mira, and Momoa's character, Arthur Curry. Besides, Hamada disclosed that things became so bad that they were considering recasting the role for the sequel. Hamada stated that the situation had become terrible. He informed the jury that there had been discussions about essentially recasting the role. They didn't seem to have much in the way of chemistry when they were together. Hamada mentioned that in real life, it is not unusual for the two leads in a movie to not have chemistry, and in the final film, it looks as though they do have chemistry, and that is due to a combination of movie magic and editing decisions, the capacity to string together performances with the enchantment of a fantastic score, and the manner in which you bring the parts together, you're able to manufacture that chemical reaction. In the end, when you see the movie, it looks like they have wonderful chemistry. But I just know that in order to get there, it required a lot of effort throughout the post-production process to get there. Sometimes you don't need to, and other times it's a breeze to get it done. Sometimes all you have to do to make a scene work is throw characters together on the screen. It's like what makes a movie star. When you see it, you'll recognize it. There was a lack of spark between them. This one was more challenging because the two of them did not have good chemistry with each other. Besides, it was earlier claimed that Momoa, the lead of the sequel, and James Wan, the director of the film, were devoted to working with Amber and were adamant that she remains in the picture. Amber, who slated to play Mira in the sequel, reportedly had Momoa's support in her bid to retain her position in the movie. But it appears that the individuals responsible for making decisions have completed their deliberations on the topic at this point. Well, time will tell whether this signals the end of an era in which Warner Brothers has been in charge of Amber Heard, but it seems likely. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.